the world above, they fall to me. Through endless realms I set them free. Keeper of souls, elven dread, my throne forged in shades of red. I am the keeper, the one who remains through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will, in the depths I linger still. An ancient god reborn remain, bound to shadows unafraid. Rise, rise from the void and flame, a god reborn, never the same. Electric pulse in rhythm and sound, bound to the earth, yet unbound. Keeper of shadows, ruler of none, eternal watch till all are one. From life to death, through endless flight, I hold the souls within my sight. Rise from the bones below, ancient echoes in the afterglow. Once a god, now bound by fate, in shadows deep I lie and wait. Elven blood, dark cast the night, in realms unseen I hold the light. Soul stripped by, lost and cold, in my hands the story is told. Elven blood, dark cast the night, in realms unseen I hold the light. Soul stripped by, lost and cold, in my hands the story's told. I am the keeper, the one who remains through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will, in the depths I linger still. An ancient god reborn remain, bound to shadows unafraid. Rust and echoes, wires and gears, silent witness through the years. They call my name in the black and dark. Now child's reign leaves its mark. From the world above, they fall to me. Through endless realms I set them free. Keeper of souls, elven dread, my throne forged in shades of red. I am the keeper, the one who remains through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will, in the depths I linger still. An ancient god reborn remain, bound to shadows unafraid. Rise, rise from the void and flame, a god reborn, never the same. Electric pulse in rhythm and sound, bound to the earth, yet unbound. Keeper of shadows, ruler of none, eternal watch till all are one. From life to death, through endless flight, I hold the souls within my sight. marked from the world above. They fall to me through endless realms. I set them free. Keeper of souls, elven dread. My throne forged in shades of red. I am the keeper, the one who remains through life and death, through pleasure and pain. Metal veins and iron will, in the depths I linger still. An ancient god reborn remain, bound to shadows unafraid. Rise, rise from the void and flame, a god reborn, never the same. Electric pulse in rhythm and sound, bound to the earth, yet unbound. Keeper of shadows, ruler of none, eternal watch till all are one. From life to death, through endless flight, I hold the souls within my sight.
Alright, well, hello and welcome everybody to yet another Gundam stream. You know what, good thing I'm doing one step from meeting tomorrow. It is a fun game though, I do enjoy that one quite a bit. Is there anything really to bring up today? Nah, not much really to bring up today, actually. Other than the fact it was absolutely fucking insane at work. But really, beyond that, not a whole lot. So I think I can pretty much just get right into it. And it does look like I do in fact only have 2 missions, or 2 chapters. Chapters? Missions? Oh, we'll just go with missions. Left for Gundam Wing. And then I can get into G-Unit, which is a side story that happens during the Gundam Wing story, and then there's the Endless Waltz movie chapters, and there's 2 of those. And then all of Gundam Wing's done. So, you know. Alright. Let's just hop over to the game now. Now, one of the nice things about this game, by the way, unlike the previous one, is you can actually see ahead of time how long an actual chapter in the game is, how many missions. And Gundam Wing is only 8, but if you get to Iron-Blooded Orphans, it's 12. Iron-Blooded Orphans is long. It's worth it, but it's long. I think Gundam 00 is the longest. Yeah. Yeah, Gundam 00 is the longest. Alright. And away we go. I really need to fill in the space at the bottom of that screen with something. Oh, I'll worry about it later.
平和への理想は圧倒的な力の行使によって脆くも崩れ去った。トレーズ派との戦いを経て人々の求心力を欲した財団は王国解体以降身柄を預かっていたリリーナを傀儡として財団代表に就任させ活動の正当化を目論む。しかしたとえどのような立場になろうと彼女は平和への道を説き続けた。
politically speaking, like, taking myself out of this for just a quick sec, you know, if you actually stop and think about it, letting your opponent take you and absorb you into, well, whatever entity they may happen to be, nation state, whatever, and then advocating for your ideals within, from within, was actually far more effective than what it was she was doing before.
全世界の皆さんに申し上げます。私、リリーナ・ピースクラフトは本日をもってロームフェラ財団の代表となりました。しかしこれはロームフェラ財団のためではありません。世界の紛争をなくし、平和な時代を築くために、皆さんと共に歩いていくことのできる最善の道の第一歩であると考えています。皆さん、武器を捨て、争いをやめてください。きっと皆さんが願う未来は同じはずです。
See, here's the thing. No war doesn't mean that there aren't other conflicts.
私と共にその未来へと進もうではありませんか。私はここに世界の紛争の元である国家の垣根を取り除き。
So, in all truth, though, with the universe that Gundam Wing is in, at the end of Endless Waltz, that is the end of mobile suits. Like, they just they're destroyed, disbanded, and it's a technology that's basically banned at that point.
地球を一つの国と考える世界国家の設立を宣言します。
But thankfully, after we finish with the Endless Waltz chapters, we don't have to worry about the, you know, any of stuff in that universe. We go into the next one. We do our job.
彼女の真に迫る言葉は財団内部にさえ変革の揺らぎを生んだ。
Yeah, they're not taking Choctimus from you.
しかし宇宙は地球の真意を理解せず、その変化を好機と見て古きか。ホワイトファング。
Hey, Xeon kept going for it. Why not? It works.
それは財団に反抗するコロニー居住者によって構成された武装集団であり、その母体は20年以上前から存在していた独立運動組織である。
CLF? I thought it was the CLF, the Colony Liberation Front, but yeah.
放棄と同時に月基地を制圧したホワイトファングは瞬く間にオズが建造途中であった巨大宇宙戦艦リーブラを強奪。
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, I wouldn't say we have our own planet at this point, but we definitely have our own quote-unquote mining base asteroid. Quote-unquote.
電撃的に歴史の表舞台へと躍り出た。一方、ノインとカトルも共に宇宙へと上がり、宇宙に留まっていたガンダムパイロットたちとの再
Yeah,
会。
definitely resource asteroids.
革命が新たな
Found some really, I found a couple really big ones.
宇宙における戦火は確実に広がり続けていた。
I mean, there's two arms to the business. Just no one has to know about the second arm of the business. It just exists to protect the first arm of the business and take contracts on the side. Oh, this guy. Yeah. Oh, we haven't run into him yet, unless you mean Milliard, as Milliard is Colonel Zex. But Quinn's, this is the first time we run into him.
バルジ攻防戦
But if you've seen the anime, you'll recognize him for sure. Yes, you put her in place, even though she's your puppet. And you told people that she is your leader, and you can't start proclaiming to take that spot anymore. I love how this guy gets fucking called out. So, I am going to say this. This is the point in the show, by the way, where Raylena actually grows the fuck up. And she starts using the systems of government that were in place with those who wanted war against them. That is most certainly not our preferred method. Oh, but it will be. Why would we need to fix what isn't broken? Well, it's already broken. Thank you for the follow, Emily. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, he's showing his hand way too early. Yeah. And that's not a him, that's a her. Wait, is this Lucy? No, it's Mike. Hey! It's our Master Roshi wannabe. Yes, they are falling in line behind her because you put her in power. Yeah, she does look like a Street Fighter character. No, Dorothy just wants you out of the picture, old man. That's all there is to it. Also, I never understood this design for a battleship. Enormous space battleship, Libra. Like, how is that even a warship design? Hi Diane, how's it going? No, it's not a space station. It's a ship. Like, if it was just a space station, I'd be perfectly fine with it. Absolutely perfectly fine with it. But they themselves, and even in the anime, and in the various mangas that they wrote after the fact, call it the enormous battleship. And it can move, it has its own propulsion, and it does function as a warship. Ah, they're going to make the Virgo 2s. Damn it. Oh, yeah. Tons of weak spots, but also, again, why would you design a warship like that? See? Dorothy wanted to get rid of him. And it's all because Dorothy just wants to see what Raylene is going to actually do.
皆さんは世界の指導者です。ですが、これからも指導者であり続けるには、ロームフェラ財団は変わらなければなりません。何故対立がなくならないのか。自分ではない他者の存在は、常に対立の対象としての存在となるからです。対立をなくすには、全てが一つにならねばなりません。
Yeah, you literally get rid of the entire concept of the other.
私は再び宣言します。
Or, to put it a little bit more succinctly, you get rid of the idea of them. And you only have room for us. Now, that can take many different forms. But if you include everybody in the idea and the concept of us, well, then you no longer have a them.
対立の図式をなくし、平和な統一国家を作るために最大の力を保有するオズこそが、まず武器を手放すのです。世界が一つになるということは、地球に限るものではありません。二つの存在が対立を生むのです。私たちは宇宙と共に一つになるのです。オズの武装を解除し、宇宙に共存を呼びかけるのです。
How many times has he said that now? I've lost count. Yeah, the way this played out in the anime was very different. Well, not different, but had a bit more context to it. Instead of pulling the trigger, when he notices everyone slowly starting to get up and clap and celebrate what Raylene was saying, he stops and he decides, well, prove that you're right. Yeah, he wants to see her prove that she's right. But the problem is that he only knows one way to do things. Yeah, I mean, Mike did actually have some... he wasn't one of the chief engineers or chief scientists behind it, but he was responsible for assisting their development and construction. Yep, he was part of the Telgeese, the original Telgeese team. What the fuck is wrong with his face? This guy looks like he had a little bit too much of a bender the night before. A little too much hooker and blow, if you get my point. Or, as Laserpig put it very succinctly in one of his videos, 400 pounds of crack and 200 pounds of. I'm gonna leave that last bit blank. Hey, you knew a guy at that used to work at the airport that had some issues. You know what's actually funny? When you actually stop and think about it, you look at a person that weighs 200 pounds, they don't look that big. And here he goes. Oh, there goes Jamal Catalonia. Don't have to worry about him anymore. Oh, Colony Liberation Organization. You know, I actually honestly hate to say it, but I'm gonna say it. He is giving a male Ahegao face. That is what that is. And it is not a flattering look. Hey, Alan. How's it going? Alright, so... Nichis, you are correct. It also really depends on which Gundam universe we're talking about, because now we're not into the original Gundam, the OG Gundam lore universe anymore. We're actually outside of that. Yes, Earth is still a bunch of dicks in this one. That is not always going to be true. Yeah, Tro goes out into Taurus. Yeah, I'm doing alright there, Alan. Just chilling. Had a long, busy day at work. How are you doing today, Alan? Oh, shit. I'm sorry you're still sick, man. Oh, yeah, you're gonna get annihilated. You know what, though? I was actually talking to another friend of mine earlier today, and one thing I had to say about being sick is I would prefer to be sick than to feel bleh. Because when you're sick, you know how to deal with it. You can actually do something about it. When you feel like bleh, just everything sucks. And for no real reason, it just everything sucks. Bulge cannon fire! It's like the colony laser, but smaller. Yeah, your planet defensors aren't going to help you with that. Alright. Alright, 7 units. Who do I want to bring? Yeah. Punky's gonna get a shot next mission anyways, so I'm good with that. Can I destroy at least 10 mobile dolls in the same turn? Yes. Yes, I can. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. Get Zombie to beat the shit out of this thing. And I've got 4 of you guys out. Let's see, can I hit? Yes, I can hit all of them. In theory. Good enough. Guys have no range 1 attacks, so they're going to defend instead. I keep forgetting that. Okay, so that's 5. There we go. I managed to get my goal of destroying 10 in a single turn, so... The raid link-ups are so broken. I love it. More Taurus mobile dolls. Yeah, you and you. Railgun. With him getting a 0 system already, because that'll help him survive the next round. And let's see, who do I want? Yeah, let's get you up here too. And you. Just had Mel become a nuisance. Sure. Mega Cannon him. Nichis is leaving these things barely alive. Really don't want to be picking on Mel. That's generally a bad idea. Evade. Evade. Yes, let Mel evade you. Make him a little bit more angry at you. Finalize that. I don't think I can get this warship into... No. Yeah, warship's just gotta sit there for now, I guess. Okay. GN cannon. Go up one more. There goes one warship. Destroy 3 more mobile dolls. There he goes. And now, capture. There. Okay. And let's carry on with these guys. So, Right now. Alright. What do we get for our event here? I think for this part of the this mission, I need to actually avoid the middle of the map, if I'm remembering correctly. You know, I think I'm just gonna leave Mel where he is. He's annoying enough. Hey, Gilly. Busy. Today was fucking busy. We're 4 days behind. Short one guy. Ops team's short 2 people because they got let go. So, you know. Send everyone else. So you've got 2 mystery trailers showing up on a day you don't even know that they're going to be showing up on. Good times. Unknown date, unknown time. Deal with it. That's good enough. Just get Found Son to do his thing. That's all that matters. Damn it. I wanna hit you. Okay. Didn't mean to actually have her show that. Ha, sweet. There we go. That soundtrack has very Symphony of the Night vibes. I dig it. Hold on. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, you knew she had hands. Okay. Hey, 4 more Tauruses. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Actually, does the bulge actually have... Nope, doesn't seem to have any abilities. You're gonna go drop the sun on Miliardo. At least that's the plan. Yeah, I sent you in the opposite direction. Because last turn you and Agent were the only two people that actually have the that actually had available movement. So. $80,000, sure. It'll still take a bit to take that place down, but I'm okay with that. Good enough. You here. Tailblade that guy. And send you three to go tangle with this guy. Just do this first. Is there a weak spot anywhere on this thing? No. Really? You do have a weak spot. Technically, I should be able to hit it with this. Nope. Fuck. One range out. Hehe. Okay, I'm gonna use you. Sweet. Another unit with Transam is now actually able to use it. Actually, bear with me for a sec. I'm going to be right back. I'm back. Hey, don't worry about it. It can happen sometimes. It could just also be the network connection that you have. Yeah, sometimes wireless connectivity will do that, unfortunately. For no good reason. Yeah, I've actually got a cable going to my room too. I was able to actually run it under the stairs, so I drilled a hole in the wall in my room and in the main room. I just ran the cable through there, so you don't see it. If you go under the stairs, it's messy as hell, but yeah, you're under the stairs. That ain't gonna look pretty. Oh yeah, you are the commander for that. I like this attack. This attack is really cool.
前に出てくるのに遠慮は不要ですわ。おどきなさい。参りますよ。攻撃します。無謀ですこと。この程度の作法身につけていて当然ですね。
Hold on. Okay, he's fine. Long-range beam rifle. For now, she can sit there, do some health recovery. I don't really want to move you guys into this at all at this point. Really, goes? There we go. Oh, he's dead. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Did we miss? No, we got them all. Okay. Yep. Poor schlubs. Absolutely eviscerated. I mean, fair question. Well, at least now we do know these guys cannot hit the broadside of a barn. If there was any wonder about that. And they have a mechanic, so they are repairing every turn. Oh, right. She was too far away. Damn it. Okay, and yeah, you'll be fine. Those guys have done sweet fuck all, so... Yay, it's below half health. Woo! Oh, the bulge battle station? Yeah. Yeah, it's ugly. But to be entirely fair, it is just it's a giant cannon. So it don't need to be pretty. Now, if you think this thing's ugly, wait till you see the Libra when we get up close to that thing. That thing is ugly. Well, it's ugly as a spaceship. It's actually a good-looking space station, if it were a space station, but it ain't. Yeah, thanks everybody. Well, everybody that I care to move at any rate. Seems like such a waste to do this right now. The heart of space, huh? So, funny little aside here. When I first watched Gundam Wing, at the very end, Quattro is talking about Hero, and he's like, he has the heart of space, and I misread it, as heart of peace. Hero Yui, heart of peace. I fucking burst laughing. Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Alright, let's go deal with the shit I've got going on over here. Because I need to get you back to the ship. Get the two of you on the ship. Alright, one move shy. 38 grand. Alright, let's see what I got sitting around that I have to actually deal with and do damage to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There they all go. All 7 of them. Alright, now that that's been dealt with. Yeah, because I don't think I've got anything really left over here to fight. Just these guys. Okay. Chonklord is indeed level 37. Alright, so all that's now dealt with, and I just have you to deal with. And that's GG, I believe. Yep. Well, these guys are all that's left. Right, he's only got range 2. When in doubt. The reason why people on the raid group get so many kills is just because the raid attack that I keep doing. Everyone actually gets credit for all the kills that are made. Which makes it one of the most broken ways to level up your characters, because look how much experience you get for these. Yep. Oh, it's very broken. I make no bones about it. Oh shit, yeah, that's fun. Okay. This one's gonna be a long one.
決起したホワイトファングの猛攻によってオズの支配の象徴であった宇宙要塞バルチは陥落した。これにより宇宙の勢力図は大きく書き換えられ、指導者ミリアルド・ピースクラフトは名実ともに宇宙の名手となる。
Yeah, because at this point, we now are going to have two massive armies facing off against each other, and our guy's in the middle.
地球側の排除を宣言したミリアルド・ピースクラフト。
Yeah, another Tuesday.
一方彼に対峙するため再びロームフェラ財団に復帰したトレーズ・クシュリナーダは全地球に対してホワイト
各国の首脳の方々に申し上げる。我々の世界国家は一体何のために存在しなければならないのか。全元首であったクイーン・リリーナは平和のためだと言った。だが人々の心に安らぎは戻ってきたか。答えはノーだ。今もって人々は不安に怯え脅威に震えている。なぜかホワイトファングと名乗る武装集団が我々のこの地球に戦いを挑もうとしているからだ。
So this is kind of going back to what I said earlier about Gundam Wing's story being so convoluted.
我々は彼らのこの横暴な振る舞いを決して許してはならない。
Like, a lot of things in it happen because the plot needs it to happen, and for no other reason. Why is this person attacking this person? Because we said so.
各国首脳の方々、いや、世界国家市民の人々すべてに申し上げる。今こそ我々は一丸となって宇宙の脅威と戦わねばならない。そして地球圏の真なる統一と平和を勝ち取ろうではないか。笑わないでくれ、レディ。人々のためにはこれくらいの三文芝居は見せてやらねばならん。
I gotta go quickly grab a drink. I will be back.
このトレーズ・クシュリナーダの演説により宇宙の覇権をめぐる戦いの火蓋が切って落とされた。ついに人類は 宇宙と地球の全面戦争へと誘われていく。戦いは人によって生み出され、人は戦いによって平和に目覚める。だがそのためにどれほどの血が必要となるのだろう。どの陣営にも属さず孤立した戦いを続けるガンダムの少年たちは、力を持たぬ者たちに代わり混迷の宇宙を駆け巡っていく。
Alright, I'm back. Yeah, that was actually one of my biggest issues with the Gundam Wing when watching the anime, is that it was all over the place.
時にアフターコロニー195年12月24日、宇宙と地球の激突は今最終局面を迎えようとしていた。
But after this, we get to go play through G-Unit, which is actually not terrible. And then Endless Waltz, which is actually pretty cool.
激突する宇宙。
What actually hurt, I think, the series the most is that it was only about halfway through where the characters really kind of established their stories. Like, Merlina Peacecraft, for like the first half of the show, was absolutely useless. She did nothing. She was just there. But in the last half, she stepped up to the plate and actually did her role within the story. But they could never really shake the whole, well, XYZ is happening now because the plot needs it to happen. It's almost like the characters were not very well established right off the bat, and it made writing the story that much harder. Yeah, at least it's not Destiny. Yes, Sally Poe. The one character that's actually fairly pivotal to the story that we only see twice in the game. I like Sally. Sally's actually pretty cool. She actually is the one who rescued Wu Fei and has been working with him this entire time. I do like Sally. Like it. So in the story, there are a couple characters that I do like. Lucretia Noyne, I like. I like Sally Poe. The Gundam pilots, Duo is actually not too bad. He pretty much really does seem to know what's what. Everyone else is kind of annoying to hell. And I actually kind of like Trey's. He's weird, but not in a oh no way. He's just different.
まさかあのトレーズからこのような詭弁を聞かされるとは思わなかった。諸君らは忘れてはいまい。かつて地球には地球圏統一連合軍という組織が存在したことを、あの愚かな組織は戦争をなくし平和を実現しただろうか。否、断じて否。統一連合は正義と平和の名のもとに圧倒的軍事力を持って戦争の根絶はもはや国家を統一するなどというレベルの問題ではない。人類の在り方に帰結する問題なのだ。
But I'm also pretty sure we'd all agree with my assessment that the whole idea of, like the whole anti-war message that Gundam usually has became very ham-fisted in this particular series. Like in Gundam Wing, it's super ham-fisted. That's one way to look at it.
これは人類が戦いを本能として持っているからに他ならない。では諦めるしかないのだ。なぜなら自らの本能さえも乗り越える力を持つ人類が存在するからだ。
Yeah, Diane, he's saying it's back to war again. I mean, to be fair, it's not like the war ever stopped. But he's just straight up given up on trying to find a peaceful solution or resolution to anything. He's just like, nope, you guys were our oppressors, it's our turn now. Earth is not the breeding ground of war. Earth is where all wars begin, so let's annihilate Earth. No, there really isn't much in that thought process. And this is kind of one of the reasons why I always felt like Gundam Wing and people tried to justify Gundam Wing as the anti-war story that Gundam usually is. But it's also one of the reasons why, to me, it always fell short by a country mile. Duo, hold on. Did you say Wing Zero? Sure. How about a live nuke while we're at it? I mean, he's not really wrong about that thing. Wing Zero is pretty fucking dangerous. It's a mobile suit. Of course it's fucking dangerous. But it's in a category all its own. Have a good night, Alan. I hope you feel better soon. Get some rest. Drink lots of water tomorrow. So, actually, it's funny, Diane, that you pointed out he has a priest collar on. So there is actually a good story behind that. In his backstory, he was raised by a priest who ran an orphanage. And because the priest was just a genuinely good guy, at least as far as Duo knew, he looked up to the priest. And when I think the priest died, Duo took his spot and basically tried to be more like him. If I'm remembering correctly, though, that priest was actually originally a soldier. It's been a while since I've read the story, but yeah, Duo was taking after that priest. And Duo didn't actually have a last name, but the priest's name was Maxwell, so that's why he goes by the name Duo Maxwell. Again, I may be misremembering that, but I'm pretty sure that was the story. Hero's right. dumb boys doing dumb things with their dumb toys. What can I say? Hey, look, it's a Telgeese too. Boom. Of course, Hero is the one that was on that shuttle. Hero, you really are not fish. Hero to Relena, you're otter. You know what? I'll give it to him for that one. If Hero's calling you odd... So, okay. I'm going to pause for a sec right here. This is the single most sensible thing anyone has said in this entire series. This one statement, in all of Gundam Wing, this one statement is the single most sensible thing anyone's ever said. You have to fight to see how foolish it all is. It's something that humanity as a whole must understand. That one statement changes the entire series of Gundam Wing and makes the vast majority of Gundam Wing pointless. Because what he's saying right here is very true. I mean, not the last half, but the first half. You have to fight to see how foolish it all is. Or, to put it another way, only those who fight truly understand how foolish fighting is. Actually, Relina, this is actually where I disagree with you entirely. Because if you look at history, those who truly understand the value of peace are the very people who've experienced the full torment and torture of war. Now, I'm not going to say war is necessary to understand peace, or war is necessary to have peace, because a lot of people just simply do not want conflict. This is understandable. But I'm going to take it a step further and say that to truly understand how precious peace actually is, you've needed to experience the opposite. Now, at the same time, war itself is a tragedy, and it should never happen. So, take that however you see fit. It's just kind of one of those. We need to pump the brakes here because peace is often the child of war. The only reason why people en masse tend to yearn for peace is because of war. Now, do I wish it was not that way? Absolutely. I guarantee you a lot of people would say the same thing. A duel. What year is this? Fire the damn cannon already. Alright, so I'm gonna throw this out here because I think it needs to be said. So he's part of the Earth Federation right now and a former member of Oz and part of the Romfeller Federation, and they're using fucking Leos when they have much better mobile suits that can be manned, like the Taurus, which is designed to fight in space. I mean, sure, I guess, like, whatever. So, Trey's is not. Trey's does have battle experience. That's the thing. The problem with Trey's is that he thinks too highly of chivalry. He thinks too highly of, like, the duel, fighting his knights, that kind of thing. And the Leo can actually use a sword and a shield. The Taurus does not have a beam saber. It is a ranged combat unit only. But it is much more effective in space than the Leo is. The Taurus is not as good. Yes, he has too high a sense of honor. And that's actually what makes him an interesting character. This is actually one of the reasons I like him as a character. He's one of the few characters that I think that they developed well in the show. Yes and no, because Trey's is actually on the front lines. He has to suffer the consequences. So, think about that for a second. And again, this is why I like him as a character. Wu Fei's gonna go fight Trays. Hey, it's the Virgo 2s. I hate fighting these things. Hey, and it's the Mercurius and the Vi-8. I mean, Trays and Wu Fei still have an outstanding duel they need to finish. Also, this is the other reason I like Trays, by the way, as a character, is this is how he thinks, what you see on the screen right now. War without humanity makes a tragedy of victory and defeat. He actually, just before this, spoke about how you could win wars at the push of a button, and how the mobile dolls, which are the mobile suits that have no pilots, and the cannon that is on, and it lie at one end of that spectrum are one symbol of that same thing, but so is the cannon that's built into the Libra. So, this is actually why I like him as a character. You can understand where he's coming from. You can actually see what he's saying. Whether or not you agree with him, that's another story entirely, but you can understand him. Most of the other characters are hard to understand. And I get all 8. To answer your question, yes. Who are we fighting? Yes. Not exactly. So what's going to happen is the warship is going to go north, and these 4 are going to go north. These 4 are going to go south. The main reason being, down south, we just have Leos. Nothing special. Not super worried about what's down here. On the plus side, I mean, I can't attack the Libra, but you are heading north with everybody else. Actually, hold on a sec. Alright, zombie. You're one of the few people that actually also has a ranged ability that can hurt these guys. So I definitely need him out there. You know what? No, I can actually hurt you with him too, so that's fine. I always forget remote weapons. Remote weapon systems. They're actually effective against the Virgos. All right. I'm afraid the elderly just love butting in. Okay, and last but not... Let's go, Lydia! Beep boop, motherfucker. Useful. All right. Now, let's... Yep, raid busted. Okay, and... Yeah, like, raid teams are just so fucking broken. Yep. the reason why your unit is so big but can move effectively is because it has a technology in it called the GN drive. I'll explain it in a bit. Just give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Alright, so GN drives were a technology that they utilize in the Gundam 00 unit, in the Gundam 00 universe. Alright, I'm back. I see he just stepped away. I'll wait for him to return before I carry on with that. Yeah, the whole concept of GN drives from Gundam 00 are actually pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let them sit there. They've done a good enough job of blowing the shit out of everything there. Old Dutch pretzel bits. Super healthy snack. No judgment here. fine. Oh yeah. You're still floating around there. Okay. Now for these guys. Okay. No, I'll let him come to me. Meh. They can all sit there. I have a plan in mind here. Fantastic. You guys are doing pretty much what I was hoping you'd do. Don't actually want to destroy you, so let's damage you instead. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that does leave me with 8 targets. So there's a there is indeed a rhyme and reason to what I'm doing. I should have actually counterattacked the last phase, because now I have to burn everyone's move, but... That's actually an in-game quest, is to destroy in a raid attack 8 enemy units. So Aeolia's plan. I just unlocked it. There's another one too for warships, but that one is much more difficult. Though, I could probably pull it off next turn if I do this right. Yeah, let's bring everyone back down. I think I'm going to try it, see what I got. So, oh wow, he actually healed himself up a fair bit. Alright, Gelly, you're gonna go help out Wu Fei over here. It might. I mean, I am using Wu Fei to trigger it.
99,822人
Wow. The fact that he actually kept count of how many people died because of him. Yeah, I know. Gasp and minimal damage. I think it does count, but I don't think this will actually kill him.
私は死者に対し哀悼の意を表することしかできない。だが君もこれだけは知っておいてほしい。彼らは決して無駄死になどしていない。とりあえず
Yeah, I mean, still, 9 grand in damage. Pretty solid. I'll take that. put you here. Well, so Trey's actually probably kept count of how many people died because of him, largely because of the war that was fought between Earth and the colonies before the series, and he was part of that. So that's probably why he knows. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. That's a few hundred for sure. But you know, he counted what, 99,000, which is a pretty ridiculous number. Do I want to send you guys over there? Yes, yes he is. Because he said, because Wu Fei asked him how many people have died because of you. And these four guys are just absolutely chewing everybody apart up here. You'll love to see it. Mel's piss. Yeah, you can stay there. Because she needs to heal. All right. There we go. Wu Fei defeated him. Your Gundam is 25% supplies. Actually, now that you're here, I wanted to explain to you the whole GN drive thing. So in Gundam 00, there are 4. Technically, we'll say technically 5 Gundams. We only really see 4 of them. And each one has a special drive referred to as a GN drive. And only 6 GN drives were ever made. And they provide limitless power. They were also a secret research project that was undertaken by a guy named Aeolia Shenberg, who sent a ship to Jupiter, and it was actually on that ship that the research was being done, and to understand and break new grounds in particle physics. And in that process, they came across something called the GN particle, which, depending on how it's applied and utilized on different materials, it can have different effects. It can make things that are very heavy actually be very light. If you compress a large enough volume of GN particles, they can actually turn into energy beams. And if you coat most metallic objects with it, like let's say you made a sword, you could actually increase its cutting performance significantly, and it would actually, basically, you're almost turning it into like a mono-edged weapon, like a monomolecular edged weapon. Yeah, so it is the MacGuffin of Gundam 00, but they actually do put in the effort to explain it, its origins, and how it functions. And they are very consistent about it. But yeah, its side effect is if you have a GN drive, its propulsion leaves the green particle effects behind you. Also, it disrupts sensors and long-distance radio signals. Yeah, that's one way to look at it. Yeah, so every unit that has a GN drive has that ability. Yeah, chromium dioxide is actually pretty interesting stuff too. But yeah, the whole point of the GN particle was, well, I don't think I could actually explain to you the whole point of that research project, because it's pretty fucking incredible. It was like a 300 or 400 year long project. So in universe within Gundam 00, it basically took them like almost 400 years of a secret project that this one guy and like his closest allies undertook, and they knew it would be multi-generational. Ram the Peace Million into it. Hey, Foundsign, how's it going? Smash. Well, you wanted a sun on the Libra there. You got your sun. I'm doing alright. I'll be wrapping up this mission fairly soon, which is good. Hero is right. So, they're not dropping a colony on the Earth, they're dropping a fucking battleship on the Earth. It's like a colony drop. No worries, Diane. The VOD will be up on Twitch and also on YouTube, so if you want to catch the end of it, you will be able to. Have a good night, Diane. Thank you for coming by.
最後まで望みを捨てない。この機体に乗って学んだことだ。
そうです。僕たちでリーブラを止めるんです。少しでも破壊して地球への被害を食い止めなければ。
Like that. Really, no. Goodbye. What? He says that a lot. I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, I'm not worried about taking beam damage. Alrighty. That's the idea. All the Leos are gone. Yeah, all the Leos are gone. Okay, let's see, what am I gonna do with this? When in doubt. Alright, let's get Found Sun moved up there. Should really move Found Son to the raid group because his unit would fit right in. Okay, that's fine. No, let's actually use Nichis for this. Alright. Hina gets the final shot. Okay, now... Drop the sun on Pretty Boy? Yeah, I could arrange that. I just need to make sure Nichis is amped up all the way. And I need to use Mel to deal with this shit over here. Hey, an extra marksmanship 3. You know what? I'll take it. Okay, and only gets rolling buster rifle. Although, nah. to still block all that. May as well start moving everyone else up too, I guess. Really, his only option is to beam saber these things. Uh-huh. You always evade. Okay. So if I move here... Okay. Oh yeah, she uses the Dragoon system on them. Let's see. Scissor bits. Alright, let's see how much damage we can do. Not as much as I'd like. I still got one of them though, so whatever. back on there. And you can just finalize. You don't need to go anywhere else. Alright. Yeah, you guys just aren't going to make it in time. Okay, now... There is a method to the madness here. Alright. Between Nichis and Mel, he ain't gonna live. He ain't gonna make it out of this one. Yeah, I think you got him. I think you got him, Nishis. Yeah, your mobile suit is basically a giant-ass rectangle. get you here. He teleported away. Okay. All right. And 7. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, you saw her, did you? Yep, Queen Thigh Highs. I had to make sure she had a place on the ship. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait a turn. I actually don't care if you guys hit Melf this turn either. It is not going to change the outcome of what's about to happen. Yeah. Yeah, I think you might have, $3 grand. I think it was closer to $3 grand, but yeah, it was either way. There we go. Boom. Yeah, no, they were like Giga Chads to the very end, those guys. Melanichi's top 2 spots, which makes sense. And then Agent came in 3rd place.
Gundam 開発者たちの手によりリーブラの地球降下は阻止された。そして落下軌道に残った一部区画もゼロのツインバスターライフルによって完全に破壊される。ターンズの真の目的、本来のオペレーションメテオは皮肉にもガンダムの力によって未然に防がれたのだ。やったなヒーロー。当然だ。
With a, of course.
大した男だ。
今わかりました。宇宙の心は彼だったんですね。
The heart of space, it's me. That's not how it was translated in the anime.
後にイブオーズと呼ばれる決戦の後、コロニーサイドと地球側世界国家の間にリリーナ・ピースクラフトが唱え続けた完全平和主義のもと、人々、宇宙と地球、その全ての人々がこの戦乱に何を見出したかは定かではない。しかし平和を求め続けた者たちの戦いは戦争の悲しみを、平和を求める心を伝えたに違いないだろう。時にアフターコロニー195年、地球圏はようやく完全平和への道を歩み始めた。任務完了。
Well, there's 2 more Gundam Wing stories to play through, so you know there's more to it than that. Hey, Glory of the Losers. That's the name of the manga. Ooh. No, not much I can do with that right now. So save there. Let me just check the quests here. Okay, so actually defeat the bulge first. Got it. Alright. So, off stream, I'm going to actually get that other option part. I don't like leaving unit modifications on the table. Alright. So I'm probably going to do that after work tomorrow. Recruit eyebrows girl. Maybe. I think she is fully recruitable now, so... let's see... Alright, well, first off, thank you guys for coming out tonight. It was great seeing all of you. I will be back tomorrow with One Step from Eden. Should have Hina would. Hina would shoot her. Just straight cap to the back of the dome. Like if you really get down to it, Dorothy is actually pretty demented. Maybe. We'll see about that. Put all the girls on the warship and have the guys as the raid group. So actually, I think I have more. I think I do have more female characters. I don't know. I'll have to look and see if I can actually do that or not. Alright, so thank you guys for coming out tonight. It was great seeing you all. Like I said, tomorrow's going to be One Step from Eden. Thursday's a day off of streaming for me. Friday is going to be more SD Gundam. I am going to clean up some of the outstanding quests for Gundam Seed and also Gundam Wing, so just do that off stream. I'll also probably use my other squads, the ridiculously powerful ones, because why the fuck not? It's weird to think that the group that we've been seeing, I've been playing through the game with, is actually the B group, not the A group. The A group just would absolutely mop the floor with everybody they come across. Mel Squad is actually the B group. That's what we've been seeing out there. Like, everyone's been watching the B group kicking ass. So, you know. I might, for giggles, just do a stream where I'm using the other guys. Just because of how ridiculous they are. Yeah. A Squad is a bunch of different unlockable guest characters. I've got Master Asia, Domon Cashew, a bunch of the guys from Gundam Seed, yeah. Also the Archangel and the Archangel crew is the warship for that, so... Alright, let us have a look-see at who is currently on that we can go pay a visit to. So Creon is on again. see a lot of people playing Repo. I see Pomato is on. Actually, she's playing Elder Scrolls Oblivion. You know what? I think we're going to go pay a visit to Pomato. So if anyone here hasn't actually seen too much of Oblivion, the remastered, it looks really good. It is unfortunately a game I probably will not get. I'm not going to get into why, but it's not that I have anything against the game. It's a fantastic game. If you've played the first Oblivion, strongly recommend getting the remake or the remaster. Anyways, so we're going to go by and hang out with Pomato. I will see all of you guys tomorrow. You all have a good night, and thank you again for coming out.